Hello, this is the Doepfer A-124 VCF5 Wasp filter, which is probably the weirdest filter that Doepfer make. Doepfer, our friends in Germany, and the inventors of this format, chose to model the British-made EDP Wasp filter, which was made by abusing CMOS inverters in order to, I think, as far as I understand, hack together a filter out of something that wasn't really ever meant to be a filter. I've had this filter before and sold it, which I really regretted doing because it's really cheap. It's like 60 quid. And I bought it again. It's just the maddest thing. It's so cool. It's really odd and weird. Deserves to be next to, you know, weird stuff like the plague bearer up here, which you can't see, and maths and all of the weirdest, most interesting stuff of Euro. This definitely deserves to be part of it. And anyone who says that Doepfer stuff is like dull is a fool. This is not dull, and really your modules are only as interesting as your patching. So if you're not getting interesting results, you need to learn how to patch better, dude. So I can't pretend that I do know what I'm doing with patching, which is why I buy some interesting modules as well. So that's not right. Let's hear it. So basically we've got low pass and high pass out here at the bottom. And if I take a square wave, which is coming from our friendly Analog Solutions little mini VCO, we can listen to the filter. Fully open. Oh, nice. Now let's have it with a bit of resonance. Maybe go half. And now here is where the Wasp starts to do its waspy thing, which is that it gets really friggin' weird. With high resonance settings, just odd stuff starts to happen. This is like, you know, about 3 o'clock. Look. These weird little bits where it just starts to go, does weird crazy stuff, and then with an even higher resonance, madness. Really weird. Kind of purrs, doesn't self-oscillate per se. Just does a nice, satisfying, warbly, weird acid thing. With a sort of innate warmth. We can blend between the low and the high pass here. So if I start to put the high pass, have a bit of both. Or high pass. The high pass isn't as exciting as the low. Still got some of that coolness though. And then there's also bandpass. That does nothing now. Resonant. Weird. So you can hear there's just this really odd warbly character that's super distinct. It's totally got its own personality. So Yabu sucks to anyone who says that Doepfer doesn't have character for modules. It's just actually not true. So let us take the output of a make noise maths and we have two CV inputs here. Both of these are for the frequency, I believe. One doesn't have an attenuator, so you can just sort of send a full fat, you know, control voltage into it, and you just have to mix, you know, use the attenuators and the attenuverters outside, or attenuators. And there's a second input, which does have an attenuator here. It's very useful. I don't have one. And you can send two things in. So if I had both sides of the maths, I could do sort of, you know, I've got an extra input for free. It's going to be good if you put this under lots of modulation. Let's just have one side doing it. I love the kind of sort of warbly, almost computery kind of vibe. Just dope. We were distorting the input. That sounds nice. I tend to do that just generally. You don't have to. A bit more polite kind of sound. Still with weirdness. Track very fast. Makes a dope bass drum. £60, ladies and gentlemen, or thereabouts. I think it's cool as hell. But I would say that I've bought two in my life. Put my money where my mouth was. Twice. The original, I made the knobs yellow, which I thought was funny. Since then I've adopted a more Davies kind of vibe. Really nice. Yes, A-124 Wasp. You should get one. Thanks.